So to the centrepiece of Doncaster's jump season, a really competitive renewal of the Sky Bet Chase. An Accordion, the 11-2 favourite. Any number look to have chances.
And they're off. It's a goer this time. A 20-strong field away for the Sky Bet Chase with 3 miles ahead of them. And they head down towards the first of the 18 fences. Out wide in the dark jacket, Aztec Warrior is prominent with Rambling Minster, the white silk spot, the purple cap. Henry's Pride is close up as well with Idle Talk. Green cap, horse got the cheek pieces on for the first time today as they make their way to the first, and it will be Idle Talk who will have a narrow lead. An Accordion nose-banded favourite in a green jacket's out wide in midfield as they take the first of their 18 obstacles. And watching them all virtually get over it safely, though Dusky Warbler made a desperate mistake at the back of the field. It was a great sit by Jamie Moore, but it's left Dusky Warbler well adrift as they go quickly to the first of the ditches, and Idle Talk lifted off just in front from Aztec Warrior, and Dusky Warbler, not surprisingly, has been pulled up, manoeuvred around the ditch. Dusky Warbler, the first casualty of the Sky Bet Chase, as Idle Talk leads to Aztec Warrior out wide, the white face of Rambling Minster, and then Henry's Pride on the far side. Out wide in the noseband is Brooklyn Brownie as they step out over this next plain one. An Accordion still racing in mid-division just behind the likes of Lamy and Maya Hab. Meanwhile, Opera Mundi's tucked against the far rail spot, the pink cap for jockey Sam Thomas as they turn into the straight at the end of half a mile and now move up towards the fourth. Idle Talk giving a lead to the field and jumping boldly out in front, a couple of lengths up on Aztec Warrior. Rambling Minster in the centre, Henry's Pride going freely, tracked towards the far side by Opera Mundi. Yardbird in the pale jacket has made progress to come and join the chasing line. An Accordion is widest of all on the extreme left in mid-division alongside Lamy and Brooklyn Brownie. Stand-in obligation is towards the rear, not jumping particularly fluently. The well-backed Bagan in a pink and blue jacket is another held up with Harmony Brig and Himalayan Trail. Ungaro at this stage is well back with Alderburn and Thistlecraft, and Lijo de Rouge is just worse than midfield as they go streaming out over the next. Heading up towards the seventh, it'll be for real after another circuit of the Sky Bet Chase, and Yardbird in the centre has come to join Idle Talk, Rambling Minster and Aztec Warrior with the maroon cap. An Accordion much closer, jumping off in 5th place there, just ahead of Henry's Pride who sits in 6th. Maya Hab with the white face racers in 7th as they sort themselves out passing the judge. Idle Talk to Aztec Warrior. Yardbird stalking them. An Accordion is wide. Then Rambling Minster up the fence to Maya Hab from Henry's Pride, Brooklyn Brownie. Alderburn in a green and black striped jacket is next, and then Juvenile in mid-division who's buried away. Opera Mundi cutting the corner, briefly caught on heels from Thistlecraft and then Lamy. Lijo de Rouge follows next to Bagan. Ungaro's fairly well back with Himalayan Trail as they go down towards the water jump. Stand-in obligation and Harmony Brig still in rear as they all go streaming out over the water safely, where Harmony Brig was bumped along for a few strides on landing. Quickly on towards the 9th then, Idle Talk, back in front by a length to Yardbird. An Accordion shaken up briefly on landing, quickly though back on the bridle. Henry's Pride is right behind the leaders. Rambling Minster is down at the rail as they go quickly over the next. Then Juvenile and Maya Hab, Alderburn getting reminders in mid-division, and Opera Mundi is the latest one to come off the bridle as Aztec Warrior has spat the dummy out and has lost his prominent position as they move up quickly towards the fence right at the far end of the racecourse. They're going on the incline now towards the 11th in the Sky Bet Chase, and it's Idle Talk from Yardburn, An Accordion on the near side, and then Rambling Minster from Maya Hab and Henry's Pride Juvenile. There goes Opera Mundi the far side. Ungaro in the centres creeping closer from Brooklyn Brownie, and then Lijo de Rouge, and they're ridden along Alderburn. Thistlecraft is wide of Bagan, and then Harmony Brig hard at work. Lamy's lost ground from Himalayan Trail and Stand-in Obligation, and Aztec Warrior really has dropped the bit and is beginning to tail himself off at the back end. So starting the steady left-handed sweep back towards home. They've got 7 more left to jump. They've completed a circuit of Town Moor, and it's still Idle Talk who shows the way from Yardbird. An Accordion with a noseband lifting off in 3rd ahead of Rambling Minster. Henry's Pride is close up in behind him. A mistake by Opera Mundi, who looks like being pulled up. Opera Mundi's out of the race, pulled up by Sam Thomas as Idle Talk leads them to the last ditch, 6 from home. Yardbird close up from An Accordion. Rambling Minster, Brooklyn Brownie with the orange cap getting closer. Then Maya who's ridden along, stalking this group. Juvenier's going okay in the slipstream of Rambling Minster. Then Ungaro getting closer. Bagan shaken up to get into the midfield as they take 5 out, at which it was still Idle Talk who held sway. Watching the stragglers going over, Lamy and Himalayan Trail struggling. So too Stand in Obligation and Harmony Brig as they swing the final corner. A half mile to travel and 4 left to jump in the Sky Bet Chase, and it's the green cap of Idle Talk that shows out in front, but Accordion's come there travelling strongly. Yardbird is close up, plenty in with chances. Rambling Minster, Ungaro, the pale green cap still closing. Then Maya out wide Brooklyn Brownie. Juveneur switch seeking daylight as they head towards the third last. Accordion joined Idle Talk. Ungaro, Maya Brooklyn Brownie, Rambling Minster against the fence, and Accordion struck the front racing up to the second last, but here's Ungaro being delivered with a challenge. Then Maya in third, 2 out. Ungaro alongside Accordion. Couple of lengths away, Maya Idle Talk back in fourth. Juveneur can't go on. Ungaro and Tom O'Brien. Accordion, Johnny Farrelly on the near side. There's 1 left to jump. There are these two having a right set to. Accordion, narrow lead, needs a good jump, but in tight. Ungaro back up sides. Maya trying to chase them down. Ungaro's got a narrow lead. Accordion wandering a little, but is coming back hard on the near side. Terrific finish for the Sky Bet. Accordion getting up. The post is looming. Johnny Farrelly lifts home Accordion to win the Sky Bet cash. In second, Ungaro, Maya is third. Back in fourth, Juveneur, and then Idle Talk.
To beat Ungaro, Mayahab and Juveneur in the Saban de Loire colours, Accordion the 11-2.